losers. So we've commentated, I think 4. That means they played 2 off stream. They played Lewis and Tribe off stream, and then Funk DQ, so they -2, and then we'll play 1 less off stream. Who did Face play to get into that part of bracket?
That'll be a very interesting look at the challenge to see how we got to this point.
How did Face get there? Oh, it was Dino? It was Dino.
So where does that leave us now
Lewis?
with WiLD versus Nerd?
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. WiLD and Nerd. WiLD and Nerd are in Grands now. This is Grand Finals.
Wow, all right.
Yeah. So the bracket moved really fast, and we didn't even, like, realize it. So it's Grand Finals. Nerd, I think, 3-0'd WiLD. WiLD was, like, doing the thing where he started getting more patient at the last game. He picked a bigger stage, so it also helped slow things down a little bit for him. But right at the end of the game, he got grabbed by the ledge.
Oh.
So
yeah.
Falco just back threw him, and then he was dead, basically. It was actually so sad. It was really sad. But thanks to the auction donation.
See, every time I watch Nerd play, it always seems like he's at his finest when he has the ledge control. Like, that seems to be some sort of quality of his play that really stands out, as opposed to just, generic Falco combo stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But then he does things like this, and I'm wondering, like, how?
His edge guards are actually, like, what carry him in, like, his confidence. So, like, if he doubts himself on the edge guards, that's, like, old Nerd. But, like, if he's feeling really good about edge guarding Fox, that's, like, the current, like, the new Nerd, like, the present day. Like,
we get in there with 2018 Nerd edge guards.
Yeah, he feels like he's, like, getting closer to the 20XX level, where you, like, you know exactly, like, what to do and when to do it, and it always works. Like, he's, like, of that mentality. So when he's shooting, he's, like, he's expecting something very specific to happen.
The issue with that kind of mentality, though, is that if you don't get that expected result, things sort of fall apart over time, because then your opponent can make adaptations. They could choose to go for some sort of random option that'll really throw you off, and all of a sudden your thinking pattern has to go back to square one. Meanwhile, your opponent the entire time is making all of those adaptations, and in a long set like this, that could really hurt Nerd.
Right. I think the only thing that stops Nerd from escaping that mentality is that... Oh. Whoa. Like, pretty much, like, if it's far enough into the game, like, let's say a minute in, he's going to tell himself, like, oh, I'm not going back to square one. It's been, like, a whole minute. Like, I'm not just going to ignore the fact that all this just happened.
Right.
But obviously, there's a pitfall with that, because that's the whole point. That's the whole problem. Like, you can't just bank your whole success on your game plan, like, and it'd be one game plan, kind of, or
right.
one big thing that gets you somewhere.
Especially in a game like Melee, where everything is so free-form. Like, you can have such a good idea of how each character can use their tools, but unless you know the person on, like, a personal level, you don't know how those tools are going to be executed, and even at that, stage pick can make a very big difference in that.
Right, and I think, like, Nerd, like, doesn't, like, come off very much as, like, a confident player when you're, like, a spectator, because he's really not super, like, feeling like a cook, I guess. Like, when he's really feeling good is when, like, he's just, like, destroying someone, and, like, I don't know, you don't see it, you don't see him, like, destroy people.
Right.
Most of the time, he'll never let himself be that confident. It's so weird. He'll always stop himself from, like, getting, like really amazing leads, because he'll just run away and shoot more lasers. Like, he's like, it's so weird, because, like, he'll get really confident and it'll be like, oh yeah, I got this.
Like, he checks himself way too early.
But then he checks himself for no reason, and, like, he's doing well. It's like, hello? It's weird. It's like, actually really, really weird.
It looks like he's whipping out just fine, though.
Yeah, I guess it's, like, more of, like, when you're a player, you just, like, you sympathize with it. I don't know. You sympathize with the other person, kind of. You're like, huh, maybe I want to feel them out more and give them more time to do stuff so I can figure out more.
Right.
So it's not a bad thing. But sometimes you play too slow and you know, you miss something and you miss an opportunity. You slowed it down too much. So I guess, like, when I watch WiLD, I'm like, oh, he's, you know, he's worried that he's going to play too fast. He's going to mess up and die. And, like,
I think we're starting to see a little bit of the negative aspects of Nerd's mentality in action, just from as we discussed earlier, because up until that stock drop, WiLD hadn't taken a percentage in the 2 stocks that he had taken off of Nerd. And he brought it back to a dead even, but that's still a lot of that pressure that's off of WiLD. Gives him a lot more room to breathe.
right, that might just be Nerd slowing down, like, a little bit. Like, and then he does the back throw, and then you're like, how did he even grab WiLD? It's so weird, because WiLD, like, he'll be, like, cooking on Nerd for, like, that whole time, and then he'll just, like, be outplayed this whole time for the last stock. It's like, what happened?
It's the nerd to nerd matchup.
Right.
Just doesn't fall into place as you'd expect.
He needs to kill off this. That was a down B. Yeah. He actually had down B as Fox. Would have killed. But
Maybe.
instead, yeah, actually Falco. No. Falco was dead if he shined. Because, like, Fox's shine is actually so stupid. It's, like, really stupid. Like,
Bro, it's a frame 1 option.
yeah.
That was Nerd taking game 2.
Nerd is up in the... WiLD hasn't taken a game yet. This could be last game.
Like, if Nerd is able to maintain the pressure that he's kept onto WiLD, this very much could be a 30 and a handshake.
Wow.
And with a play like that, it's looking like it just very well might be.
Yeah. Wouldn't count him out yet, because, you know, WiLD has those stocks. Just, like, cooks the whole time.
Yeah, it's not over till it's over, and Yoshi's being a small stage means that WiLD just needs to maintain that stage pressure a little bit more, or just rack up the percentage and go for a hard hit earlier.
Right, because those hit confirms are going to pay off sooner because it's a small stage, and Nerd doesn't really have room to escape it because it's a small stage.
And on top of that, Fox, of course, has the speed and aerial pressure to be able to chase down Falco, pressure him at any point.
All right, Fox is just actually can kick Falco before Falco can even kick him in the first place. So,
all right, can we talk about how Randall has come in clutch for Nerd so often? Every time he's been on stream since I hopped on with you, Randall's just there to save him.
Some people can, like, have this, you know, spidey sense about it, and I think that's basically all it comes down to. Because it's either you know for a fact he's there, or you just kind of, you know, just kind of Superman it.
Unless Nerd is like one of those super technical players who's able to, like, count where Randall is on each side. Like, he just knows.
And he's just, like, doing all this, like, super sick, like, advanced movement just to get hit on the Randall.
Like, he just knows. And that was a really nice tech. Gets WiLD back on and not going to die.
No, he misses barely. Gets the ledge.
All right, this could be the deciding factor. Nerd trying to slow things down, however, a back air placing him off stage.
That's it.
Yep.
Yes, we saw Randall. I think I saw Randall going the other way, but I don't know. Randall's probably somewhere, but wasn't there. There was no there.
Scripted ending.
Scripted. So this is the darkest timeline for a Fox player in Long Island, because when you're Fox and you lose to Falco, when you're Fox and you beat a Falco, they're gonna counterpick you here. And even if you beat him, they're gonna tell you suck and that you should have lost on the stage. So that's why playing Fox on Long Island sucks. Because even if you win grand finals, they're still gonna tell you suck. So okay, up throw, and then we missed it. Oh,
sorry, but WiLD's maintaining this pressure. All right.
Yo, oh.
He's just gonna keep going.
WiLD.
What was that angle?
It was called the ramen noodle because he just slipped on there instant. It's like no time waits, just 60 seconds. And
is that
ding!
Uncle Ben's 30-second and ready?
Hey, you take it out. It's nice. It's hot. Eat it. No, okay. Ooh, nice double shine. It beats Falco's ledge dash. Okay. It doesn't beat Falco's ledge dash. It traded actually. Oh,
Is he
down
coming
smash
back?
again. And
Yo, he
lives.
techs it.
Techs it again. No, misses the tech. He should be dead now. He takes it again!
Yo, WiLD is living right now.
Levinsky's. Oh, and Nerd, actually, he does this, like, laser shine thing. That was pretty good.
That should be a dead fox.
Nerd misses.
Yo, Nerd is bad.
Oh! Actually, wow. Okay, he got another back air. He missed the first back air, and he's like, let me back air again. He got him. Shine. Okay. Nice. Cover the center. And Falco should be just... Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dead bird. He's not coming back from that. All right.
WiLD nodding. He's like, yeah.
He's keeping this really even, considering how the cards are stacked against him here in Game 4.
He got comboed to 70 right away. Oh, he beat him! No! Falco jumped! He could have shined him right there. Shine spike. Oh.
These upbeat angles are whack from both these players.
Yeah, they're not playing that good with that, but it's the last game, potentially. So, like, Nerd really wants to just end it and win money. And then WiLD's like, I don't want to lose.
He's definitely putting up a good case for it, sitting at 104, but he's going to be sent off stage.
Yeah.
All right, so potential tournament point, but no fear. He just runs right over.
Dead.
Just like that. That was some sus DI, though.
Yeah, well, if he let Falco drift anymore, he would have been lower to the ground and lived. Shine. Dead. Grab ledge. Yeah, nice.
Rolls. All right.
He actually was standing still, and he got a dash back and wave dashed. So he did a ramen noodle and he wasn't facing the ledge at first.
All right.
Nice ramen noodles. That was 2 of them.
Yo, that's the top cut noodles.
That was the top ramen. The top. The most famous brand there is of ramen. Sorry. Oh, okay.
Game 5 FOD. How does this particularly play out for this matchup?
Well, I think Fox can get away with a lot more of his grounded movement because Falco can't get away from Fox's moves if they're already out, basically. So the only way Falco can circumvent that is by forcing Fox to the ground.
Yo, he didn't even need to do that. He did not have to do him like that.
But if Falco can keep Fox grounded, he doesn't have to worry as much about things like up smash and aerials. He just really has to worry about grab. So if the Fox is really good at getting grabs, Falco just gets absolutely demolished on this stage. You can just do whatever you want. If you know how to get grabs, do whatever you want. But if you're Falco, it's like your life's goal to like not lose that way, basically. And
if this set is any indicator, though, we've seen that WiLD can get a lot of grabs really easily.
Ooh, but he's not. He's like, that was bad DI. Like he's like he sees the grab and then he's choosing to do neutral air, which I think is fine. But I like I explained, you need to get grabs for stuff like neutral air and up smash and all that dumb, Fox stuff to work. You need the grabs to get it to work, but get the grab first. Like, don't just like see the grab and then like.
Yo, he could have had it.
Just throw him off. Just grab him and throw him off.
It's like that confidence thing we mentioned at the beginning of the set. WiLD's just not. He's not willing to run in for it.
That was almost dead WiLD right there. Shine, grab him. No. Okay. That was a nair. I mean, he's doing like the wrong moves at the wrong time. That's why this matchup is hard. It's because you can do so much and so many different things. And like you can confuse yourself out of like the right order of ways to condition your opponent. But if you get one shine, man, as Falco, it's just the platforms are everywhere. You can mix it up as much as you want, and that's why it kind of is demoralizing sometimes when you don't have the lead as Fox.
Yes, but this is the 3rd time in a row that we've seen WiLD with his back against the wall on last stock managed to bring it to a last stock situation on both ends. So there is the possibility of the bracket reset here. However, all this percentage builds up and the ledge control, Nerd just has to work a little bit harder for it.
Wow, Nerd SD'd.
Oh no!
See, okay, so what this means?
Nerd blew up.
Is that Nerd? I've lost grand finals. I've gotten 2nd place to Nerd doing exactly that exact same thing. So
the pressure was too hard. He blew up.
So Nerd has seen it before. He has to just not get tilted, and that's like always how it goes. But the last game, Nerd got a down smash, right? And he down smashed, but WiLD like landed. He like missed the down smash, grabbed the ledge, you know. And then they got forward thrown off again. I have never seen Nerd miss that down smash to win a set. That was the first time I've ever seen him miss that down smash.
It's cursed.
To win a set. Now it's cursed. Now he can't do it. Now he has to learn something else to win. I don't know. But he really should have. He should have just grabbed the ledge there, right?
Right. I mean, either way, now with a whole new set ahead of them, Nerd could still bring this back. He's still got the controller in his hands and stocks behind his Falco, so it's very possible for him to run it back on WiLD, but WiLD playing with a lot more confidence now. He seems to just be more willing to interact with Nerd on multiple instances. It's more than just the ledge play and center stage play. Maybe that could be Battlefield having an impact on how WiLD wants to interact with Falco, but a lot more of these interactions are happening on the second and first tier platforms. That was a nice angle. Being able to just slip right in while Nerd was committed to an option.
Right. The beauty of that angle is that when you land on stage, normally when you're like pretty low to the ground, you take like 20. I don't know. You take like a lot of frames of lag. But if you get that nice angle, you also cross them up. But you get like no lag. It's actually so dumb. Like the diagonal angle, like you get no lag. But if you go sideways, you get lag. It's like it doesn't make any sense. It's like
Melee is weird.
It's super weird. It's like I wish they knew that they messed up like making the I don't know.
This game had like 5.5 minutes of playtesting before it got sold. So I don't know, bro.
I honestly completely believe that. So they like wake up and it's like breakfast. They're like, yo, we gotta ship this out by like 12 p.m.
They got the cereal in their hands. Like, wait, what?
They're like, oh, no. They're like, bro, we haven't even played Mewtwo. It's like we just got finished with Game & Watch. We didn't even play half these characters, bro. They're like, hold up.
Either way, they're taking that game one.
Wait.
All right, I'll be right back.
Wait. No bracket. Anyone who came from losers? WiLD came from losers. He reset the bracket. This was game 2. Grand finals reset. Nerd is getting the shines. Laser? He didn't? Oh, okay. Huh. I don't know. Oh. Okay, that was a jab reset. WiLD chose not to. That's okay. I think Nerd might have went for shield drop there. He got a. I don't. Maybe he didn't. He didn't spot dodge. But ooh, WiLD up tilted the wrong direction. If he pivot up tilted from his spot, he would have curled his foot around Falco's like legs and then hit him instead. But now he lost the exchange, getting shield drop back air, running off back air, delayed it a little bit. Actually, throw it off. Throw it off Nerd's timing a little bit, and he gets an up smash with a patient. I think he crouch canceled the first laser. That was nice. Crouch canceling lasers is really good, actually. Gives you more time to do stuff. Oh, shine. Nerd going for a shield poke or shield drop coverage. I don't think there is such thing as a option select to cover shield drop and wave dash or on platform, but yeah, I don't think that's a macro. I mean, sorry, an option select. Thanks. No, I mean, like, well, there is such thing as, like, mods, so people are definitely macroing out here. Oh. Shine? Nerd's dead. Wow. He hates it, but that's what a fox needs to do. So Fox needs to get the, just get the shine, you know? Come on, man. Respect the fox, man. Oh. So WiLD has, I don't know if he's Okay, I don't think WiLD has ever beaten Nerd in a grand finals to win to win the bracket. So if WiLD were to, oh, you know what? Nerd has been talking about this for a while, like just the one day that WiLD is finally gonna win against him in tournament. And today's the first day that it actually legitimately is like really, really possible. Because the bracket's already reset. It's really up to WiLD, like, thanks. Like to pull it back. And get his first like big win on Nerd. I mean, it's a small bracket, but it's still like, you know, Nerd's out here.
We use the W no matter how long it takes to get to that person in bracket.
I feel that. And that'll be good for WiLD.
All right, so I'm coming back, and what are we at? Game 3 here on FOD?
Yeah, if Nerd's counterpick, he got Shine Spike the last game, and he lost. He got a little bit frustrated, I saw. But usually he's not too frustrated in tournaments until he get. Oh wait, you know what? He is in losers bracket technically now.
No, yeah, with the bracket reset on him in Game 5, when it was a full reverse 3-0 on WiLD's half, if he loses this, that's all on him.
It was a reverse 3-0?
Yeah, because Nerd was up to 2 games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, WiLD's been really making that run back happen.
It's a sick run back so far. Like, it's really actually super fun to watch. Gets the back throw, forward throw again. Misses the grab.
It's just all sorts of spaghetti on this ledge play. I don't know what happened, but everything's working out of Nerd's favor right now.
Actually, the one thing you missed is the first thing that happened. Nerd jumps off and like down airs like that, but except no one was over there and like WiLD was on top platform. The first thing that
That's
happened.
wild.
Yeah,
that's like
word.
No pun intended, but this man is like OD autopiloting hard, and Nerd needs to snap himself out of it, or else WiLD's gonna take this free.
Oh, and WiLD misses an input right there. Hopefully, still has the the steam rolling in the under the hood of the train.
He's working on it.
He's gonna have to run the train right now because this Falco is like just shooting lasers, just not letting the Fox like. He went for up smash. He should have went for nair. Okay.
Either way, Nerd looking to take it from loser's side, but he's got one more game to win before it happens.
Right, that was nice coverage. It's good forward smash. It's basically all he needed.
Game 4 on Dreamland. All right.
Okay, this is what he did set 1, where it was kind of like a heartbreaker at the end, where he got back throw. But that's actually exactly what just happened. He literally got back throw forward smashed that last game. That just happened. So we just need WiLD to get his grabs. Not get tilted at the last stock. That's it. That's it.
It's looking like WiLD's playing like it's more calm self, because despite the platform layout very similar to FOD, WiLD seems to be sticking to the ground a lot more now. Like, he's not jumping as much, but Nerd is forcing these interactions, and it's working really nicely in his favor as he takes that first stock.
Nice. WiLD looking for that hit that'll send Falco off stage. Almost gets him to edge guard. And forward tilt will cover that. Doesn't do the forward tilt. Could have stood still and reacted, but Nerd landed with shield. Made it a little bit harder. Dash attack does not work. And back air that. No. Okay, dash attack it. Okay.
It worked.
It eventually worked.
It took him enough tries, but he finally got it. He's got 60% built up onto him from trying it
like,
that entire time.
If he's not fishing, I'm happy for him. Like, he's figuring out more, hopefully. But if he was fishing, this is really bad. Okay, no, it looks like he's still thinking and stuff. Still in it. Nair? He has not been nairing, and that beats out the early frames of up tilt. If you just get in there and nair. But now he's throwing out back air. So he's like, no, you can't just nair at me. Back air.
Yeah, but this is Dreamland. It's going to take a lot more of those to kill, but from that deep, WiLD's not coming back.
He got a nair on top platform. Shines. Nair again.
A cute little string, but it doesn't really do too much for WiLD.
He's moving. Trying to evade lasers. But he gets trapped on the ground. Something's got to work out from that.
Although, to his credit, these short hop lasers from Nerd are putting in a ton of pressure on WiLD and building up lots of free percentage.
Yeah, that's his game, actually. The short hop laser. Against Fox, that's like everything for him.
Yeah, like that's the MO of most Falcos, but it's working wonders for Nerd, and he's already got wild pressure to that final stock.
Nerd has taken like some of the best Foxes to last game in New York, so he definitely can. You know, he definitely can press the B button.
He's gonna have to do a lot more of that if he wants to cancel out this last stock of Wilds, but
Yes.
WiLD in that position
WiLD
to make the comeback.
Oh, misses power shield. Really could have just normal shielded it, to be honest. Like, definitely a little bit flubby. Flubber? Oh, what is it? Oh no.
Is this it? Not yet.
Falco had a choice. Do I go up high and down air? Do I stay low and down air? Thanks, SBU Smash Bros. I think that's Baby Bird. No, it's not Baby Bird. I don't know. Oh, the platform saved him!
Yo!
The opposite of what happened to Face!
All right, scripted AF, but he's coming
Scripted!
123%. The
That's
pressure
dead.
is really...
Grab ledge, please. Yes.
Oh,
you
yo,
didn't
even
have
the
to
shy,
do
too.
it!
All right.
You didn't have to do it. Definitely did not have to do that. Oh, that's it.
That's going to be it. 3-1 Nerd's favor from loser's bracket. The jaws of defeat, just not enough to snap onto him.
Good